This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. Now, the market is ripping up here nice. Dow's up 147, S&P's up 46, and the Nasdaq's up 265. Let's see if it can hold it here by the end of the day. Today, we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, and then we're going to go side-by-side chart with the IBIT, which is a 1-to-1, and a BITX, which is a 2 times leveraged. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation of buy or selling stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have Bitcoin, and then here we have the IBIT, and here we have the BITX. Now, this is owned by BlackRock. It has about $52 billion in assets, and it's a 1-to-1 relationship with the Bitcoin. This is a 2 times leverage, and you can see the difference in the chart. But this pays a nice dividend right around now, about 11%. Okay, so let's take a look at Bitcoin here. Okay, so what we got going on here is you can see here how we have this really nice pattern, and we're holding that 50-day. See how nice this 50-day is rolling up? The 8-day across the 21-day. Now we're going to be able to cross that 50-day, which should push this price up nice and high. Now we can see here like birds on a wire how it's all sitting there. Yes, it had come down lower, but look where it closed, right above that 50-day. That's why we trade the charts, all right? So what we're looking for is today's high, obviously. 18,295. Okay, so if you just go to the left of the chart, you're looking at 18,350. That's the level that we're looking for. Then your next level we're going to be looking at is at 119,810, and then we follow the candles up. You got 120,755. We come up here at 122,955, 123,755, and then 125,200. But you always want to watch the left of the chart. This candle right here, this is always very critical, 123,615, because that was the high, and you notice that it could not close above it on this run up, and she came right on down. Now we're looking to retest that 125,200 level, okay? So this is what we're going to have here on your IBIT. Now, this is the 1-to-1. This is very easy to trade, just like a buy and hold situation. So when we look at this chart, look at the RSI, look at the RSI here, everything is pretty much the same ordeal. Okay, let me just take that down. See how this is, everything is pretty much the same. Now, we have here, okay, the RSI here on your BITX, which is pretty much very, very the same here too. Now, we look at your MACD, okay, come right across. Everything is pretty much the same. So these are all trading in the same way. This is just a 2 times. This is a 1 time. Now, today here, when we look at this IBIT here, you see how it jumped right on up. Okay, and so we made this high of a 67.01 level. Okay, so your next level here for this is we're going to be looking at is going to be right there at 67.36, and then we're going to have up here at 67.88. There's your gap, and then when I look to the bottom of that candle at 68.22. All right, then we come up to the top there. You're looking at 68.65. And then we have 69.46, and then your big retest there at 69.89. So if this gets up to 125,200, this will go from all the way here from 66.72 to 69.89 level. Now, this is here the one that has a little bit more as a juice. Now, you can see what the difference is in the old charts, okay? So you can see how we made this high. We made a big higher high, and then we just made a lower high here on this situation, but we followed what the Bitcoin was doing, okay? So this is a leverage. So a lot of people don't like to trade those leverage, but for me, it's got the extra little juice, plus it has that really nice dividend, okay? So when you compare this, you can see this is above that 50-day. This is hanging right around the 50-day, all right? So how we're trading this is, okay, we're watching that 50-day, okay, at 59.64. Now, if we can get above that, you're going to head right for this 61.22 level, which is basically just the top of that candle. Now, if it keeps right on rising, we're going to come up top of there at 62.88, and then we have this gap up here, 63.96, and then look to the bottom at 64.71, and then we'll come to the top of that candle at that 65.43 level. Then we'll shoot up here. You're looking at 66.50. We come up there, 67.92, and then we have that retest all the way up there, 68.81 level. Now you can see how the charts are just a little bit different, the same but different. Where this the Bitcoin and the IBIT line up perfectly, where this one isn't. But remember, when you have leveraged funds, okay, they rebalance at the end of the day. So you're not getting that true kind of a situation, but it does pay a dividend and it makes up for it. Plus, it has a lot of good juice in the situation. Okay, I'll give you an example. IBIT rate today is you're up. Let's see here. IBIT we're up 1.6%. where the BITX is up 3.16%. Okay, so the key is on when you're trading these leverage funds is you want to make sure that you buy, okay, at the lowest possible price kind of situation, because it is going to deteriorate like all these ETFs do. Okay, that's why they're really kind of meant to go to zero. That's why you see a lot of ETFs are, okay, they're doing a reverse split kind of a situation. Now, here with the Bitcoin, I feel very, very confident. But again, I'm a trader. Okay, so if you want to say, hey, I want to buy a Bitcoin item, I think it's going to 200,000, you want to be longer, this would probably be more of a trade for you. But always, always, always put these charts side by side. So no matter what one you're trading, always have the Bitcoin here so you know that this is basically what you're trading off of. Okay, this is like a secondary situation. This is just a one-to-one. That's got a little bit more juice. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here after the old pit close. We'll take a look here at, obviously, Bitcoin. We'll look at that Ethereum ETF, ETHU. Look at gold, silver, crude oil, natural gas. We'll take a look at the indexes, which are nice and green here now after the old Fed decision. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.